Hi, it's Bob the Hippie Gardener, and what I like to do is I like to plant everything in my garden from seed. So everything that you see out here in my garden, pretty much in the transplant stage or planting stage, is planted directly from seed. So I don't buy a lot of transplants from stores, but these caught my eye. These are some varieties I've heard several of my popular gardening blogs talk about. These are cherry tomatoes. And so what I'm doing this year is I buy these, and if I like them, I'll save the seed and grow them myself next year, so I don't have to do that anymore. So let's start. This one is called Sweet 100, and everybody raves about this. So just like my other ones, and they're kind of not quite root bound, but I'm gonna pull out the roots just a little bit, like that. I'm gonna dig a deep hole here. I'm gonna add in some azurite, some mycorrhizomes, a little bit of eggshells, and then just a little sprinkle of chicken manure here. And we'll put just a little bit of dirt on top of that so that the plant's roots aren't touching directly on it. And then we'll just put that baby in there like that. And then later I'll come back when these get big enough to need staking, because these will get 6 to 8 feet tall. So we'll come back and stake these, and we'll do another video on that at the time. And this other one is called tomato. It's a sun gold tomato, and it's supposed to be a really sweet yellow tomato, so we're going to give that a try too. If we can get the darn tag off of it. And we're going to do a similar thing here. Put some adamants in there. Amendments, I should say. Amendments, adamants. You got to laugh at yourself sometimes. A little bit of eggshells to give it some calcium. These are eggshells that I actually grounded up in the grinder. They're very fine eggshells, and they're great for getting some calcium into the soil quickly. If you just take cracked eggshells and throw them around your plants, it takes too long for them to break down. You probably won't get much benefit from them for a long time. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken poop. Everything does better with chicken poop. And again, I'm going to kind of loosen up these roots a little bit so they don't grow in a circle on me. Just a little bit like that. And we just fill it in. I'm going to trim up a couple of these leaves that might be touching the ground there. And that's all there is to it. So that's how you can transplant some tomatoes late in the season if you buy them from the garden store. And these are the only two in the whole garden from the garden store. So we'll see how those do. Happy gardening.